many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Well, a great day, everyone, and a welcome. I am your host, Deloris, CEO of Divine Connections magazine. So Divine Connection is a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance moms, vendors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. So our 2 events that we have coming up this year is March 30th. That is going to be 11 a.m. That is going to be Divine Connections 14th magazine anniversary, and we want to celebrate you. So if you are doing anything significant in your community, if you are a leader, if you have a book, if you have an organization, we want to hear more about it, and we want to serve you. A lot of times as leaders, we put so much out and we don't get a lot in return. So I want to take the time to celebrate you and to pour into you. So if anybody from your church wants to attend, or you yourself wants to attend, anybody in the community making great things, we want to celebrate you. And so you can go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events, all right, to get all the updated information, or contact me. Again, that date is Saturday, March 30th. We're going to have speakers. We're going to have a panel. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have probably a little lunch. And then we're going to have also a couple of gospel groups, and we're going to network and worship together. We're going to make it happen. Awesome, because I want to take the time to celebrate you. That's going to be in Hall River, North Carolina, which is right close to Burlington. And then in October, we do an event called Bring It, where we bring in praise dance moms, vendors, gospel step team, youth vendors, and we come together, network, and worship. We also have a Divine Connection store online where you can shop and get shirts and jackets and hoodies, cups, mugs. We have a variety of things. Okay, so definitely Valentine's is coming up. Let somebody know that you are their Divine Connection and that you are a Divine Connection. So we have over 100 products that you can shop with. Also, you can, on Wednesdays between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., we do interviews with people in the community who are making it happen. So you can know who they are, what they do, what resources they bring to the table, and connect with them. So definitely stay tuned to that. You can also download our app at Divine Connections Magazine from your Google and Apple store. Okay, so definitely do that. I'm going to show you just a little bit of video of what's in our store so you can get an idea of what products we provide for you. Hold tight. Awesome, awesome. All right, so definitely take into consideration that. Also, let me show you just a little clip of our October event. It's called Bring It and what we do there. Awesome, awesome. So definitely make sure you stay connected. What we're doing in the community. All right, we network and worship is what we do.
Well, I gave you all my love and
Awesome. So if you want to stay connected or find out how to get in on our events or our interviews and you have questions, text 336-338-8903. Email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. For the events, go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events for more information. Make sure you join our email list at divineconnectionsmagazine.com for updates and news. Follow us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Our Instagram is at Divine Connections, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Divine Connections. Make sure you get a copy of our current magazine, which is now available, and you can also see if you can be in the next issue as well. Okay, divineconnectionsmagazine.com/special-pricing. If you would like to be a sponsor on this broadcast, you would actually go and have a 30-second commercial. If you have a 30-second commercial already, we can run that for 3 months if it connects with what we're doing on our platform. Okay. So upon approval, we would love to have you on before or after our interviews, so people can know who you are, what you do, and connect with you as well. If you have not gotten a copy of my second book, it is here and available. It is called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. And so I talk about the accomplishments I've done in my life as well as what I've done in my business with the help of the Lord. So if you want to know how I do what I do, get the book. It's called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. It is on Amazon, Walmart.com, and you can order it from me as well. Now, if you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for your business or your organization, definitely connect with us. We customize 30 and 60-second commercials for you. So send us an email at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. We also have our journals available now. It's called Making It Happen. You are a divine connection because you are. We write the vision, make it plain, execute, and then we celebrate. All right, don't forget to download our app at Divine Connections Marketing and go to our store at bit.ly/Divine Connections Store. All right. And one of our major things that we are doing now is Divine Connection, a marketing promotional package. All right. So that's what we have majorly going on right now. You get a 30-minute interview, you get a half-page ad in the magazine for 3 months, you get a 30-second commercial. Your information goes out to our email blast of over 5,000. So definitely stay connected if you want more exposure for your business, your organization, your gospel group, or your event. Definitely let us know. All right. And then this evening, if you are, matter of fact, in just about an hour, we will be on with my first online gathering, empowering women to make it happen, and just being encouraging and inspirational and just loving on yourself. We do a lot of things, and so we just need to focus on us and what we do. So that's going to be at 6:00. Hopefully you have joined the email so you can get the information at 6:00. So hopefully you got that information as well. All right. For our special guest that's in the house, he has a song that is out. We're gonna play a little bit of that at first, and it's called Thanks to You. All right, so definitely hold tight, and we're gonna play just a little bit of that.
Everything about you, girl, you're nearly perfect, like a dream come true. You're a dream come true. Girl, you keep a queen status, and loyalty is automatic. Your energy is different. It's something I've been missing. Can't keep you off my mind, girl. It's hard to find someone like you. You make me feel so brand new. All my life, I've been looking for that perfect wife. Everything about you, it just seems so right. Thanks to you, thanks to you, thanks to you, baby, thanks to you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks to you by the one and only Just Vince. So hold tight and let me bring my guest on. Great day. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, Deloris?
How are you?
I'm well. How about yourself?
Doing good, doing good. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's tell the audience a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Wow. That's a lot to tell in a short segment, but basically, I am a what you would call um, I'm what you would call a inspirational R&B artist,
Mm-hmm.
and I am what I do is inspire people with the artwork of R&B and just reminding people of the love that we have lost primarily or especially as black men
Yeah.
in society. You know, I realize a lot of people um, other races don't disrespect our black women, um, don't disrespect their women like our black men disrespect our black women. And
Mm-hmm.
so, and not just black, but for anybody, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I believe love is one of those things that lasts forevermore. And I'm talking about not just that godly love, agape love, but the love that God has created from the foundation of the earth, starting with Adam and Eve. Um, I live in Virginia by way of New Bern, North
Yeah.
Carolina.
Awesome, awesome. And so you have some music that is out now and even more to come. What are your plans for this year?
Oh, our plans for this year is to do great numbers to get in every household. I believe that the connection with the public and with the human being is the foundation that it was created on, and that's on Christ, which stands for love.
Awesome, awesome. So what made you come to this conclusion? Like what went on in your life to allow you to be at this place at this time?
I've always been had a heart for this love. It's just something that was just placed. It was a seed that was placed in me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I, I've talked to you about it before, a while ago.
Yeah.
Basically, there's no. I'm a totally transparent type of man, and there's no secrets in my life. So, I come from a family of alcoholics, addictive personality, and I became one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Even with going through a narcotic addiction, crack cocaine, and alcoholism, and being molested, and as a child, and all this turmoil that I came up in,
Yeah.
I still never lost the love for people, and through that love and for people and the foundation of Christ, I'm able to write about these things. You see, because when I write music, I write music for the future,
That's
not
right.
at the present.
Awesome, awesome. And that's an awesome gift as well. So And that takes a very strong mind and a visionary to do that. So talk a little bit about that, of how you went through, I guess, a lot of things, but you still look towards the future and the present, and that things are going to get better.
Well, it's funny that you say that because I have a gospel track that
Yeah.
says written by me that it's called "It's Going to Get Better." I know it will.
Mhm.
Um, so you know, it's just one of those things that God has placed in me from childhood.
Yeah.
Allowing me to go through these different trials and tribulations. I often heard old folks or folks of old say, "What don't kill you will make you stronger."
Yeah.
And that held to be true for Vince.
Mm-hmm.
And I was able to take that knowledge and that hurt and that pain, you
Mm-hmm.
know, um, at the time that I was having it, into the present of
Yeah.
my life and be able to use that negative energy for positive energy to show people that you can make it out of drug addiction, alcohol addiction, any other addiction. You don't have to stay where you're at,
That's right.
because uh, a lot of people don't realize that in life you're gonna meet 1,000 Vincents. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Somewhere down around down the road, you're gonna meet 1,000 Delorises somewhere down the road, and Williams and Tonys and so forth and so on. You
Yeah.
know, and so what better person to learn from is the one who's been through it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I rather follow somebody in New York City that's been there before than nobody that's never been.
Right.
So that's how I look at that, and I try to stick with what I know. I don't talk about what I don't know. I talk about what I've experienced and what I know that God will do for sure. I used to hear people say, they tried Jesus and you tried this and you tried that. Well, man, I was one of those hard head type of kids. I had to
Mm-hmm.
try it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to try it, because I needed to know if it worked.
Right.
For
Right.
real, for real. You know what I mean? Because what might work for your grandmother may not work the same way for you. You
That's right.
know,
Mm-hmm.
because God didn't come to me. He didn't sound like James Earl Jones. It
Yeah.
was no bolt of lightning. It was no thunder or nothing like that. And they didn't say, "Hey, Vincent, I'm God." That never happened to me. It
Mm-hmm.
came into me in the voice that I was most familiar with, and it's the voice of my own. It was
Yeah.
subtle. It was soft. It was heart filling. It was warm. I felt love. I felt the love, and that's how I understood who God was.
Mm-hmm. So building the relationship with God in the midst of tragedy or life experience allowed you to be where you are today.
Yeah, it did. It allowed me to be right where I am today. One thing I do understand about the Lord is that, people, going to him and faking the funk, what I mean, telling
Yeah.
him who you think he want you are, but he
Mm-hmm.
already know who you are. If he knows the number of hairs you have on your head and know you before you were conceived,
Mm-hmm.
then, why should you go to him, thinking that you're gonna pull something over on him? He knows your thoughts before you think them. And
That's right.
so with me, I'm not a poster boy for Christians. Although I am a Christian, I'm not the poster boy. But what I am is I'm totally transparent with God, and I don't come to Him making no excuses for nothing I've done or haven't done. I come to Him just like you said, as you are, because you cannot clean up for Him. The best thing you can go to Him is in spirit, in truth, and honesty, and the
Mhm.
Lord would honor that.
That's exactly right. So, who influenced you in your lifetime to be the man that you are?
Well, I didn't know my mom really. I remember her, but she died when I was around 8 years old,
Yeah.
and 7, 8 years old. And so my grandmother raised me. I had a host of sisters, and but my grandmother was the primary influencer in my life. I had uncles, but I still felt a little alienated
Hmm.
because I didn't have. I felt like I didn't belong still.
Yeah.
They were there, but I still felt that disconnection. But my grandmother was She was all I had,
Yeah.
all that I had. And sometimes when I sit there and think about it, I well up, and I really get into my feelings because, I just want to make, you know, her to see me now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? She see me in the bad part of it, of the addiction part of it, but to see me now, being years clean and sober and doing what I'm doing, you know, talking how I'm talking, because the only thing I'm speaking is what she taught me. I don't know anything else other than that.
Awesome. Let's talk about your song, Thanks to You. Give us a little insight on that.
Thanks to you. It's a song that was written by me and co-written by Jay Styles from the Grammy Award-winning group Blackstreet,
Mm-hmm.
and that song came from within my gut. That was a song of speaking to my future. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we don't thank people enough. We always feel as though we have to buy them something that would make up the difference of our inability to accept personal responsibility and to be where we at. Most women don't ask for money and they don't care about all that. What they want is your attention,
Yeah.
your time, and it's
Yeah.
something that you cannot pay for. Um, Thanks to you is just simply saying, because of you, I am who I am today. There
Yeah.
is no way that Martin
Yeah.
Luther King could have become the great Martin Luther King without Coretta Scott King. There
Right.
is no way that Barack Obama would have ever made it into the presidency of the highest office in the United States without the backbone and the drive from Michelle Obama. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So we as men have to recognize this and give these women the thanks they deserve, the same thanks that Adam gave to Eve in
Yeah.
the garden. We have to go back to the basics.
That's right. Awesome. 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 So your music is out. Where can they find your music and download it? And you also have physical CDs as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I have physical CDs, which I have to get some of them out. I have to get some to you as well. But you can find my music on iTunes. That'll be just Vince1 at applemusic.com or just Vince1 at iTunes. You can also go on to Music, Amazon Music, and look up just Vince1. Do
Hmm.
not separate the number one and Vince. Put it all together. Just Vince1.
Yeah.
Also, too, you can go to Spotify. You can get it in Spotify. Again, that's just Vince1. You can go to YouTube. You can check me out there. You can go on Facebook and check me out there. Also, that's just Vince1. If you want to reach me on Facebook, that's Vincent Beckton, Vincent
Mhm.
Beckton at Facebook.com. If you want to reach me at Instagram, that's just Vince1231. If you want to reach me on TikTok, that's just Vince 367.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all the platforms, and also YouTube. That'd be just Vince1.
Awesome. Awesome. So with your music, you're looking for connections for distribution. What are you looking for as far as your music wise?
Well, we have distribution as far as digital distribution, but again, I am not a major label.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an independent artist, so everything that I do comes out of pocket. Now,
Hmm.
I'm not begging anybody for no money because I support myself,
Yeah.
but what I'm looking for is the numbers.
Hmm.
Hopefully, that we can get enough numbers up to let the majors see that I am a contender out here as an inspirational R&B artist, and I'm not out here playing around a lollygagging. The
Yeah.
team of Just Vince 1 is coming with some real music, and we come with some music
Hmm.
that the people love. See, right now the people are going back and sampling music that was done 15, 20, 30 years ago,
Yeah.
and I'm just happened to be one of those lucky guys that was born in that time that have the best of both worlds, that world and this world here today. So we're looking to pick up the numbers and hoping you guys to go and stream this and and purchase it. It's only 99 cents. I don't care about the money. I'm looking for the numbers.
Okay. Awesome. And I'm going to put your other information up there as well, your email and phone number if you need to contact him
Sure.
for music. All right. Awesome. And let's end with some encouraging words to men.
Okay.
Let's encourage them.
Men, let's take care of our families. I'm talking to all men in the world of all nationalities, of all
Mhm.
ethnic backgrounds, but especially to black men. You know, we have to uh, get out here and do our best to take care of our families, our women, our children.
Mhm.
We have to lead by example. The example is the foundation that was already laid down for us from the beginning of time, and that's Christ.
Mhm.
Without Him being the cornerstone of your life, um, there's no way you can make it. God has set an example for us to follow. Not saying that we're going to follow it perfectly, but
Right.
hey, let's be who we are and let's own up to who we are as men.
That's right.
Because you're never going to get anyone to follow you if you're not having proven worthy to be followed. You know, so um, if I had to say anything, let's protect what we have and bring it back. In music, you know, nowadays, and this is to artists, you got a lot of artists out here calling women out of their name and things like that.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. That could never have been in my time,
Right.
but I hear it now today, and it's it's sickening,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we don't no woman deserves to be treated or talked to like that,
Yeah.
and I'm all about bringing that love back into the bedroom, into the household, and to the hearts of men and women. And let's get back together, reunite, make that connection, that divine connection, and let's
Divine.
do what we're supposed to be doing as men, being the leaders of our household.
Amen to that. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on. I'm going to play a little bit more of your song. Give me 1 second. All right. Hold tight. I wanted to play a little bit more of your song. So give us a little second so they can see what it is. All right, there we go.
Everything about you, girl, you're nearly perfect, like a dream come true. You're a dream come true. Girl, you keep a queen status, and loyalty is automatic. Your energy is different. It's something I've been missing. Can keep you off my mind, girl. It's hard to find someone like you. You make me feel so brand new. All my life, I've been looking for that perfect wife. Everything about you, it just seems so right. Thanks to you, thanks to you, thanks to you, baby, thanks to you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, thanks to you. Any other last minute words of encouragement?
Just don't stop. The ball game don't stop because the ball got popped. we go get another ball and we keep running on playing ball. We don't have to sit down on the Lord. If you get tired, just say, Lord, let me take a knee. Do not sit down. Do not quit. Do not give up. Do not move backwards. Don't move forward. Sometimes all you need to do is just stand there and let God do what he has to do. A lot of us trying to hurry God and be, judge, jury, and execution at the same time, and it don't work that way. Stay in your lane, do what you're supposed to do, and let God do what he do. That way your process of where you're trying to go to won't be delayed.
Amen. Amen to that. That is our special guest, Just Vince. Look up Just VINCE1 and all of the platforms to go download his music, connect with him on social media. He also has CDs, so go check him out. Thanks to you, and look out for great or greater music in 2024. All right, hold tight. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. Hold tight.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.